Hello.
Halo, Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi
Alhamdulillah.
wa barakatuh. Just give me a minute, Kamal. One
Okay.
second. Yes. Tell me, this session is going to be recorded and uploaded on YouTube. Hmm?
Okay.
So ask whatever questions you have pertaining to this particular. This first. Okay. Uh, I'll be first. I'll begin with your questions so that uh, I don't want any question to be unanswered. So now you can ask me questions. What exactly do you want to uh, ask in terms of this one?
Yeah, for this one on the FCPO, does
Okay.
it be optimized on the strategy? You remember the last time there is another version that is basically is you said that it need to be optimized. So it was more focused on XAUSD, I think.
This one is the optimized version of that one. Now the thing is like this one, I made it semi-auto trading system. That means it can be automated first. Second thing, it cannot be. It can be used as a manual system. The things which have been done for optimization, like for example, we are looking at FCPO J20. This is your April contract. Is this the
Mm.
contract which normally has been traded, or is it the other contract?
No, yesterday it changed to K to FCPOK. Yeah, it's main contract.
Okay.
Ah. Ah, ah, ah.
So now this is what is happening. I'll remove this one. Now watch carefully. As soon as I put in my system, it will give you this negative results. Why?
Okay.
Because this strategy has to be, or it has so much flexibility. It will give you different result based on your criteria. Now, what would be the criteria? This is the start date.
Mm.
Listen carefully. Yeah? This is the start date, that is 2000. End date is 2099, which is not, which is something which is uh, 60 years give or take in future.
Mm.
Second thing, it will give you trade setups based on criteria of a universal criteria. So now, as you know, the instrument or the script you use differ from each other. Like for example, if you're trading XAUUSD, that is gold, and if you're trying to apply the same script on crude oil, like your FCPO, it would not be a match. So
Sorry, can
this
you
is the
say
beauty.
that again, Quadris?
Hmm?
What's the thing that is not going to mesh?
One second, let me complete. Let me complete my say. Then you will
Okay.
understand. If you are not understanding anything, please you can interrupt and you can ask me again. So what
Okay.
happens? Unlike like there are many automatic strategies which have limitations.
Mm.
So to cater to the limitation, I have given many filters into it. So now
Mm.
you can see it is giving you 3.96 as a return as a in minus, and your drawdown is 3.95. That
Mm.
means at the end of the day, with the sample size is of $10,000. Okay, so we will make it more realistic. We'll start with $100. Please watch carefully whatever I'm explaining to you. Then you will understand the true essence of this one. The profit percentile is of 30%. Now the opening balance is of $100 and the closing balance is of 96.03. That means we have lost $3.96 and we have only taken 10 trades over a period of from starting from 2000 till the date. This is the by default date which will come into display, but the actual date is this date, which is 19th of Feb. Okay. So now I'll do the changes accordingly. Just watch and you will understand. So for this one, I'll change what data, how much data do you want? Like how many years data do you want? Or you want how many months data or how many days data you want to see?
I just take it for 2 years. Last year
For
and
two
this year.
years.
Yeah.
So 2 years means from 2023
2023. Yeah. Correct. Yes.
Feb.
Yeah.
This would be 1 second. This is
Yes.
2023 Feb. 1st of Feb. Now,
Yeah, that's yeah.
then this is true. 2099. That means that is it is taking future date, which is not realistic. Nah. It is
Mm.
the by default setting which has been there. So to get the actual result, you have to do the manual setting. So we are in 2025 Feb.
Mm.
What is the 18th date? So
Mm.
we are taking data from 2023 to 2025. Okay.
Mm.
Let go of the timing. Only
Mm.
month is important and year is important. Now it is giving us same data.
Why is the number not changing or is
One
taking
second,
time?
one second, one second, one second. Because it has taken the data. Because, for
Oh,
example,
okay.
this because
Quadri,
five for
maybe,
5 minutes.
uh,
Yes, tell me.
maybe it's because of the contract.
That's
Because
the reason.
okay,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, that's the
Can you
reason.
just put in FCPO1 hash?
One second. Let me complete the explanation. Then you can ask. Is there anything relevant to what I said? If you that you want to ask?
No. I'm just asking that why is the number not changing?
Because it is calculating from the first day. This is for only manual purpose, just to give you the data, what you can say, the start date and end date. This is not taking part in any calculation. Okay, it will just give you the data based on whatever trades has happened. So it will not impact the trades. This is just because the date would not matter because it is not going to show you the contract from 2023. This is not a continuous contract, continuous future trade, na? Future
Yeah.
contract.
That's why I'm suggesting you
Uh,
change the FCPOK to become SCPO1 hash.
One
So
second.
that you can have the continuous one.
FCPO
One hash. One
one
hash.
hash.
Exclamation. Okay.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. So now it
Ah,
is giving
yes.
7 trades. Let's see how much. What is the backfill we are getting in this particular thing? 1 second. Because I'm using this one in on my free version of TradingView. So it has certain limitations. So
Oh,
this is the
you can.
last.
Oh,
So this is the data which I'm getting. This is the initial date which I'm getting from.
November
So
24. Okay.
one second. It is
7
November 2024, 18 November 2024. So I'll
7.
change the date. 1 second. Do you want to use it on 5 minute? Like let it be on 5 minutes. So we'll see whatever data is there with us. Okay.
February. 3
Will
months.
that be would you be comfortable with that one, or should I go increase the time frame so that we can go for
No, no,
more
no,
data
no,
as
no.
well?
Just leave it first. Just leave it first. So this is 3 months. Can I just
Mhm.
clarify? Okay.
Yes.
Profit is basically, for this case right now, 7 trade, profit means that out of 7 trade, 57% is basically is making profit.
Oh, this
Uh,
is
the-
yes. Yes. Tell me. Mhm.
and then the 43% is basically is losing trade, correct?
Yes. 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 Exactly.
Okay. And then the return is basically is by this profit and loss for the 7 trade, the return is basically is 0.96. So that's that's the money gain or loss.
Yes.
The only thing that I don't understand is this drawdown. What is this drawdown?
The drawdown means the maximum loss you can make in a trade. That is what a drawdown is. Have you ever tested the strategy tester?
No. I
This
never.
is the manual strategy tester because the strategy tester which has been provided by TradingView has many limitations. So this gives us drawdown means what a losing streak would be like how much down we can go. So the this means this is the profit percentile.
Mm,
Like out of 10 trade,
mm,
5.7 like or you can say give or take 6 trades would be plus in plus and 4 trades would be loss. Okay, so
for-
whatever
yeah.
profit you're making in 6 trades, give or take, would
Mm,
be accounting to this one. So now the thing is like this particular my what my strategy has to offer to you. That is what we are discussing, what we are concerned about.
yeah.
Because on 1:1, you're getting 50s. Like now, this is irrelevant. $100 is irrelevant for you because I don't know how much profit you make in this particular system or in this particular market, and
Yes.
what points you make, how many points you make. That is
Yeah.
completely different.
So
Because
that's
here it is
the
only displacing it. One second. Here it is
yeah.
only displaying pips. So it is not a digit because if I get into XAUUSD, it would differ. It is purely based on pips. So you have to keep that due diligence in mind.
Yeah.
So
Can I
now,
can I just
mhm,
ask about pips? So if the price increase from 4,700 to 4,800, which is 100 points, do you call it as 100 pips?
no, it is because what happens? Uh, 10 points is equal to 1 pip
Ah,
in gold in Forex market.
1 pip is 10 point.
So
Okay.
So I don't know how your because I don't know how much money you require to trade a contract, how much money you get in return, like for 1 point. Because I always keep point calculation because it is universal. If I get
Yeah.
into pips, then
Eh,
that would be it would create problem for other traders because I train people and I encounter questions from various markets. So
yeah.
applying pip calculation is not
Yeah.
what you can say is not universal. It is purely
Okay.
restricted to. So don't consider this pip in
No,
your
no, no.
mind.
I'm just trying to
What is
relate
of
to the
what
USD,
is
to the
hmm,
return. Yeah,
hmm.
because one,
So only thing you have to keep in mind is that this is your opening balance, this is your closing balance, this is your return, and this is your drawdown. So this
yeah, no,
drawdown that means it is going to be subtracted from your return. So that
okay.
means overall, all in all, after drawdown and everything, you're making this much of like $0.96. Okay.
Okay,
So
okay.
now,
So, okay,
okay.
go ahead.
Now,
Go
so
ahead.
so you have any question till now?
No, I just want to tell you is that if it's 1 point in FCPO, it is
Mhm.
basically the return is 5 USD. So that's how
So
it's
why
being
don't you do
calculated.
one thing? Like, if you want to have a proper, proper things for you now, it can be added. It can be coded accordingly
No, no,
because
yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
because this is a dollar account. So I don't know how many dollars you trade in Malaysian ringgit, na?
Yeah, yeah.
So
So I think that's fine because yeah, go ahead first, Quadri.
So if you want, like for example, I trade like for an Indian market, we trade on based on INR. We don't trade based on our base currency is INR. So we do
Yeah,
calculation based on INRs, and we do the all the manual setting has been done based on INR. So if you trade based on ringgit, like for example, 485, 4850, if it goes up to 4851, that means you would be making $5, right?
yeah.
This would be the calculation. And
Mm,
if it goes 49, 485, 4849, then you would be losing $5, right?
mm, yeah.
This would be the calculation. So it can be done. It can be coded in that manner also,
Yeah.
because
I think
this script is very enhanceable. The main thing of this particular script is it gives us various opportunities. Like the sensitivity one is of 7. If I reduce it down, because it differ from instrument to instrument. For XAUUSD, this is my setting.
Okay. So I think that's
So
fine in
now,
terms of this. Maybe it's just to understand the strategy then. Okay.
one
Go
second,
ahead.
one second, one second. If I reduce it down to this one, why it's not taking effect? One second. Let the sensitivity increase to 14. Let us see what sometimes trading you.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not changing.
it
That's why.
should change. It should change. One second. Okay, I think there is
What does
some
it mean
problem
by
because
sensitivity 1 or 2 or
it depends upon, because I made this script universal, na. So it depends upon many other. I traded it. I coded it for my own trading on in XAUUSD, JBP USD, and Euro USD. But like for unlike you are asking for FCPO, so there has to be some scope for other market also. That is what my intention is.
so with the sensitivity, if the sensitivity change, then the
One
number
second.
of total trades also change?
Yes, definitely. The
Ah,
percentile changes, the risk to reward changes. One second. Huh? Let
oh,
me refresh it. It has like it got freezed. Let me reload the trading view.
looks like it's like still processing.
Yes, one second. Sometimes it creates problem. Site cannot be reached now. Okay. Proxy firewall. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, okay.
Why it is so? One second. Let me disconnect and reconnect. Nowadays, the trading view has created problem for this one. Like VPN is required. Previously, it was not required for. I guess, na. I faced this
Yeah, yeah,
problem
yeah.
with.
You mentioned it. You mentioned it. Yeah, it
So
was.
it is due to some VPN issue because I changed my internet vendor, broadband vendor. Since
Ah,
the day I changed the vendor, I am facing this problem with this VPN Pro trading view, and all the Google account is also not getting access. So now you
mm,
see this is the default. Okay,
yes,
on
yes,
five
yes,
minutes. This is your future contract. I guess this is K,
yes.
or you wanted me to
No,
change
no,
it to
no.
something.
Change it to one hash. Yeah, then
One
you will have
second.
a longer one.
One
One hash exclamation.
one hash.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. This is the profit percentile.
Yeah.
Now
Okay.
I would change the sensitivity to 1. See, the profit percentile is
Okay.
changed and the return is 7%. Drawdown is
So
12%. One
so
second.
the
One
so
second. Let me change the date
okay.
also. So that we should be on the same patch. I think it is November 2024, no?
Yeah, yeah. Thanks.
24 November 18 was the starting day. Because I intended this one to be used on like three people as this video is going to be recorded. So now the date has changed. Okay. So now watch the beauty with this system is like if you have any question till now you can ask me.
Okay.
So that I once I address your question, then I'll move ahead with the further points which are to be taken into account. So now we'll first one thing. Let me make it to $100.
Can you just make it 1,000? 1,000?
Okay, no problem.
Because there's a starting. Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
now you're making $1,000, you are making 78 dollars within a
Mm,
span of like November till today.
mm,
That is
mm.
7.8187%, and
Mm.
drawdown is of 12%. This is not good
Yeah,
because
no.
this would be some like again after drawdown you are in profit, but I want the return should be greater than the drawdown. If you
Mm,
subtract the drawdown from the return, we should be in
mm,
a profit. We should be in a
mm.
profitable position. So till now, you have any question to ask, or should
Yeah,
I
yeah.
move
I think you continue. Just adjust the settings
one
so that
second?
it's much
So
more profit.
I've made the sensitivity to one. So
Mm,
now the main beauty with this system is like this is high risk to reward system.
mm, mm,
I don't bother about the number of trades I'm getting, my stop loss is getting triggered or not. I'm
mm,
bothered about the risk to reward because
mm,
when this system was developed, I developed this system with an intention of at least I should be getting 1 is to 3 or 1 is to 5 or
mm,
more than 1 is to 5.
mm, mm, mm,
Like for example, we will consider 1 is to 10. This would
mm,
be the three sample size we would be taking.
mm,
So this is what this system is totally designed for. Okay.
mm.
So now I'll change the setting. First setting would be of 1 is to 3.
Mm.
Now, when I change the setting, one second, you just keep an eye on
Yeah,
profit
return.
percentile, drawdown, and the return. Okay.
Yeah, I'm focusing
Date
on
is
the.
same, and
Mm,
here it would change whatever input I put in over here, it would change. Okay.
mm,
So just keep my eye on that one. So it is now
mm.
1 is to 3. So now, as soon
Yeah,
as I change it to 1 is to 3, the profit percentile is 36. That means out of 10 trade, I'm getting give or take 4 trades positive. Risk to reward is 3, 1 is to 3. But my profit percentile has increased to 165%. And my drawdown is within my range.
mm,
If I increase the risk to reward, it I can bear up to 30%.
mm,
Because again, if I subtract it from the return
mm,
percentile, I would be in a profitable position. So again,
mm,
total pips is 30. This
mm,
is the amount. The opening balance is of $1,000. The return on $1,000 is $1,654. That means 1,654. The
mm,
total closing balance starting from November 18 till end date, that
mm.
is today, or that is 19. It has taken 19 because due to the time, you have seen the time input over there. So
Mm,
because of time input, it has taken that one. This
mm,
is what this line was as it is taken in this particular line. If I reduce, if I move this particular line to like say for example this, the date would change to 18.
Yeah,
You're
that's fine.
getting this
That's fine.
point.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
So
Then,
what I normally tend to look at is I want if I'm trading on this market or any market, if I'm getting 1 is to 3, 1 is to 5, it should be within like it 40, 38, 45% should be my profitability. I'm okay with that because at
yeah,
the end of the day, what count is because I'm getting risk to reward kind of trades.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
Most
catching the big fish.
important. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So now, if I again bring it back to 1 is to 1, was this figure getting changed? 36%. So now, if I change it back to 1 is to 1,
Yeah,
now
it's
it is
50. Yeah,
54%.
it's
It
higher,
is
but the return is lower. Mm.
so this is now risk to reward is 1, like risk to reward is 1, but my
Yeah,
profit percentile is 54. So that means on automatic trading, if I'm getting 50%, that is more than like that is something which is very good. Uh,
yeah,
the
but
people
the
who
return is low. But the return is low. It's not worth it.
so
Yeah,
no again it like various people have various thoughts. So you
yeah,
have being a strategist and being a trader, I have to think over I have to take a 360-degree approach so
yeah,
that I cannot impose my things on anyone. Na? But this is something which I automate my trading based on. But what I normally consider is I like to see, like, for example, we have seen 1:3. Now we'll see 1:5. How much things it generates. Now it has come down to 32%, and now the drawdown is also reduced to 26%, but the returns has
Increase
increased
higher.
to
Mm.
higher. And one thing, you are an engineer, right? I'm also in I'm a statistical and mathematical guy. I
Mm.
don't play unless and until I don't see figures giving me any positivity. I don't go for any other activity because I am a number kind of a guy. I like to play around with numbers. So
Mm.
if anything just does not uh, make me satisfied with my calculation, if I am not satisfied with this one, then I'll not go for it. So this figures now the drawdown is 26%. It is 2,082%. That is something. How much unit is 100,000, 10,000? On a 1,000 account, you are making 2,000, 20,827. So that is,
Yeah, that's that.
and it is like now. So this is based on 1:5. Now, what this
Just
thing? Hmm?
it's just that something is off on the return in USD because 68 pips. One pips is 10 points. So if I take 68,
Don't. That is the reason. What this one is doing is this is. I don't like. This is not calculating based on your because this is something in ringgit.
no, I'm
Okay,
translating
the
everything
current.
to USD now.
One second. This is in
Yeah,
ringgit.
yeah.
So if I change it to USD,
Okay,
it would completely change.
okay. So 1358. But you did say 1358. One pips is 10 points.
I don't
Nice.
know about your calculation.
You're not, but the pips, you are saying that
One
the
second.
pips.
One second. One second. One second. One second.
Ah,
Just let us Google it instead of you and I doing any debate. One
yeah.
pips in gold is equal to how many points? Sorry, my bad. So 1 pip in gold is equal to 0.01 points.
Okay.
Okay.
Then can you just put it
So
in the FCPO? Yeah.
one second. In FCPO.
No, you have FCPO gold. Take out the gold. FCPO.
One second.
Ah, okay.
1 divided by 100. That is 1%. That is 1 basis point. That is 0.001. Because it is giving us in like how many digit is the 0.00? Okay. Like you can do the math now because uh,
Can
I
you
am you can do
uh
the math by yourself because this is something wherein your pip calculation is something very different. You can see, like for example, let us
yeah,
see,
yeah.
let us
If you
see,
can
like
take the
one second,
last
one second, one second, one
yeah,
second.
ah,
We'll do it in this manner so that
yeah. Change the
nobody's
start. Yeah.
one
To
second,
February. To today date.
one second,
Yes.
2025 Feb
And
3rd.
18. No, just put in today.
No, it is starting from
Today. Start from today.
one
Instead
second,
of yeah.
one second, one second. Let me just, it is starting from 3rd Feb because I've inputted like I've chosen a start date from 3rd Feb. So on 3rd
Okay.
Feb,
So the
was my
Feb,
trade profit? One second.
yeah,
Was my trade profitable? We'll just count profitable and loss trade.
yeah,
Let
yeah,
go
yeah.
of whatever the return is, because
Yeah.
I'll not get into that calculation. Then I'll have to open a spreadsheet for you
No, no,
that
no.
I
I
am
think
not in,
you do.
that I'm not interested in. One second,
What?
let me complete. One second, one second. This is my opening trade. What is this? Is a sell trade. Yes. Are
Yeah.
you able to
So
see this thing? One
yes, I
second.
can see. So
What,
what is the price for the sell for this one?
let me explain, my brother. Let me explain. This is the sell on the close or on the open of this particular candle or on the open of this particular candle. So this is the sell price over here. You're stopped out. Sell
So this
stop
is loss.
triggered.
This is loss. Okay. I
Okay.
just want to
One
take
loss.
one. Yeah.
One second. One second. Let me come. Let me go by logical reasoning. Reasoning means one in loss. My profit. This is the trailing stop loss which has been triggered. Not this is the actual stop loss. It has a trailing stop loss with it. So now my one in profit with the
Okay.
profit is 1:5. So one in profit, one in loss. Second thing, second trade that is also in profit. No,
Yeah.
no. Third trade is stop loss triggered. Fourth trade is profit because we got, you can see this is a sell trade, this is a buy trade. You maintain the stat, I'll just go keep on going. So we got two trades, 1:5, and one trade stop loss triggered. Okay, trailing stop loss triggered. So if,
Yeah.
like, for
No,
example,
you can show the whole thing. I
one
just
second,
want.
once,
Go ahead.
one second. Let me complete. This is your sell trade. It was stopped. Sell stop over here. You can see this one. Now
I can
you
see.
got,
I can see
yeah.
all the data. You can continue
Okay.
showing it. I just
Okay.
want. I just want to say something, but you can continue first. Go ahead.
Yeah, what do you want to see? Just tell me so that I'll be focusing
Okay.
on that one.
Can you do this? You take one of the trade that is basically is profit. Just one day. Can you just change your start date? For example, let's say 6th of February
Hmm?
in the morning, and then the end date is basically 6th of February in the evening. I just want to see one trade. Just one trade that is profit. Just find a one trade that is profit. I just want to see that when it says pips, then is how many is basically is the point. And then the
There is no
USD.
trade on sixth. Like if I
Okay,
have
then
to, I think
find
one
some
second, one
first.
second, one second.
Find.
I have to
Yeah,
I have to reduce it down to one. Then
yeah,
might be
that's
I
fine.
would be getting a trade.
Yeah, just find one. I just want to relate to the USD because I just want to confirm the pips and the
This is
return.
some okay. I think we have to increase the sample size. First, we have to see whether we got a trade on sixth or not, because this is a
Yeah,
continuation kind of a
yeah,
trade, na?
okay, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just choose more. Okay.
No, we
Okay, there
got a
is
trade
buy profit. There is a buy
one
profit here.
second, one second, one second, one second, one second. I have computed this thing in such a manner that it has to have certain past history to begin with. If
Okay.
we are trading on, like, for example, now if you want to see on six, then you
Yeah.
can drop down to 1 minute. Okay.
Okay,
Now
no
I
problem.
think we would get a data on this time frame.
Yeah, good. Okay.
6 to 6.
Yes. I think you put 6 evening just now. 1900.
Because one second. This is 6 to 6, no?
Yeah, yeah, no, the 19, it's the starting date, put in earlier. Put
Oh,
it
it
in the
is
morning.
6.
Yeah. You're putting in,
It is
yeah, no, no,
okay.
yeah, 1900.
What should be the time for you? Like
Put in
what is the time?
10:30. Yeah, put in 10:30. Yeah,
10:30.
yes.
And
Okay.
what would
And
be
then
the closing time?
15:25, put it 11:30. 23:30. 23:30.
20, 30.
Okay. Let's see whether do we have any trade here. Because just now it came up.
Yes, it has.
Was
Because I don't trade Malaysian market, so I don't know about this one. Huh?
Yeah,
Now
six,
you
six.
got this.
That one is 17. Yeah.
If I switch the time frame, it will not give any trade. But if I switch to 1 minute, it will give some trades.
Okay. So just find on the 6th. Is there somewhere? Is
Yes,
there a
one
trade
second.
somewhere? Because you put in a 6. Yeah, this is
Six,
10.
six two
Okay.
and 7 2.
Yeah.
It will take 7 2, na?
Yeah. So, okay. So, then we can just
One second.
zoom into one of these. There in the morning, this one. Okay. So here, if you update it to say, just
Hmm.
update again the start date to say 9:30 until 1:30.
You can now
Okay.
you are making me do things like 9:30 and end time.
And uh uh 13:30 1330. So we just want to capture one trade only.
1330.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not
it's
I'm
going.
not
Oh,
understanding where you want to go with this one.
okay. Can you just see this? Just zoom in. Just zoom in. I would just want to see this buy profit for the 6th February. Yes, here. Okay. When is the starting buy of this trade?
It is here.
Buy.
You can see
Yes. What time
the
is it?
arrow is there.
Yeah, this
This
is
is
12.
buy.
Yeah.
This is
Can you just
it is
update the
here.
starting date at
This
12:00?
huh?
Just change the start date and put in to say that it start at 12:00.
Start date
Yes.
or time?
No, time. 12:00. Yeah.
12
12:00.
1 2
00.
0 0. I'm not understanding where you want to go with this one.
Okay, now we
Okay.
have a one trade. Okay. The trade is saying that the return is 10 USD. Can you just see what is the buy price of this trade? I just want to see how much is buy and how much is the profit. The buying price is
Give or take, consider this one, I think. 987.67. Because I don't know your market, but it is something. If
okay,
once
nine.
again, one second, one second, one second, one second, just
Okay.
hold on with me, hold on with me. You're taking me into another exercise.
Yeah.
If you want the exercise to be done properly, then I want things to
And can
be
you
done according to me. One second, one second.
which is good. Yeah, this one is better. And then you just change it to the RM instead of USD.
That is one is to one
Okay.
approximately, give or take.
Yeah. Change, and then can you just change the right side, the USD to become RM?
One second. One second, just give me a minute. Where you want this one to be RM?
Yeah, the RM, the USD one. Yeah.
No, it has to be quoted because it is not RM.
No, on the right side. The
Okay,
axis,
okay,
the
right
X.
side. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. RM, RM. One second.
Is
RM,
it RM? MYR. Sorry, MYR. Yeah, that's how they put in MYR.
M by R.
Yes.
This is.
Yes, correct. Enter.
No, it was not okay. I have to do it over here. M
Yeah,
by
there.
R.
Malaysian ringgit. Yeah, it's already there. Yeah, okay.
What
And
happened?
it, no,
Did
no,
it
no. You
matter?
go
Okay.
back. Go back to the 6.
One
Yeah.
second. You took me into another exercise.
Yeah.
But it is good for me because I want to see things working on, like if I made something, subhanallah, Allah has blessed me with such a, what do you can say, uh, his bounty, that whatever I make, it works for everything. Like everyone get benefit from my work. What else do you want
Yeah,
from
which
me?
is good. You can even
No,
press
no,
the
bro.
calendar, the bottom there is a calendar picture and select 6 on the
I'll keep
bottom.
it because I don't want because the thing which I'm doing this because I don't want again this trading you to do create any problem for me.
Ah,
That's
okay,
the reason
okay.
I'm going slowly.
Okay.
Because again,
So,
if it gets stuck, then it would be a problem. Now, what do
yes,
you want?
here. Yeah. So can you just pull in again and measure from the buy
One
price
second.
and the sell price? Just the entry and the closing. See how many points is that?
One second. This is the stop loss.
Is there 4? Is that 4?
4376. I guess it is something. Why it is
Yeah.
not showing the
So it shows target 4. It looks 4376, 4380. So it's 4 points. So 4 points times 5 in actual is 20. The return is 20 USD. Okay. Now, wait. Second. Because I'm still 0.15. The pips is showing 0.15. 4 divided by 0.15. Okay, somehow this tool is the pips. I just want to make sure I have a translation, which means that if it says 1 pips, I have to times 26 to get to the point.
so if you're like what is important for us like you can do that calculation later on, but
Yeah,
what I think is like uh, you can see we are getting profit. The drawdown is something which is within our control.
okay. So
I
I
don't
think that's fine. Yeah.
so
So
you can
now,
do the this
yeah,
is a feature which like which is normally kept for forex traders.
yeah.
So again
Quadri,
it is it
can you just have to change the risk to reward to higher than what you put just now, 5 or something like that?
I
Just
like to see
change
one
back.
is to five.
Yeah. Change the start date to November again. Yeah. 18 November.
1 second.
25. Yeah.
One
Just now
second.
it came out. Yeah, that one. No, 25, 2020. Oh, yeah, correct. 18 November 24. Yes, 18.
18 November.
And
Risk to
then the
reward is one.
end date is basically is 18 February
It is.
2025.
It has to be like okay. You want it to be like 18th, no?
The earlier one, yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, just now you were showing based on 1 to,
One
did
is
you
to
show?
one.
Oh, yeah. If okay, so this is based on, this is earlier you were showing based on 5 minutes. Now I can see based on one
This is
minute.
on 1 minute.
Okay.
Now if I reduce the risk to reward to one, this trade would be profitable. Buy
It
profit.
is open.
Now,
Yeah.
if I increase the risk to reward to 1 is to 5, that means my trailing stop loss was triggered.
Yeah. No, but the
If,
return is higher, which is better. Yeah.
hmm?
The return is higher, which is better. For me, the focus is on the return. The profit can be lower, but because the reward is higher, is okay. You
So
shouldn't be
that is the
focusing
reason
on. Yeah.
what I was telling you. I don't mind this going between 35 to 40%. But
Yes.
again, if I reduce it to some like for example on a 1 minute time frame, the return is something which is very greater, which is
Yeah.
this is what we are yearning for, na?
Yeah. Correct.
So if I
Uh,
go back to again 5 minutes, and if
mm,
I go with the three 1 is to 3, the return the profit percentile is same. Now what happens? Many people they don't have this option with like I haven't seen things people like to go for, like for example, 1:2. If you, for example, we'll just talk for, we'll consider this just for consideration. Like for example, what many traders, what they do when they automate certain strategy, they go for 1:5, 1:1.5.
Mm.
Now the profit percentile is 45,
Mm.
which is something very uh, good,
Mm.
and the return is 14.57%. The drawdown is also 14.85%. So after
Mm.
making plus or minus,
Mm.
your balance is something which is this one. So instead of
Mm.
going for that one, what I normally, this is what I trade. This is what I like to, why I have developed the system. I want at least 1:3 or 1:5.
Mm.
So if I'm automating this thing, or if I'm planning to automate this thing, this would be like, for example, this trade, this was the sell trade. I have increased my trailing stop. Now I have a trailing. This red one is my initial stop loss. As soon as price it, based on the price movement, it automatically goes nearer and nearer. Either this stop would be triggered, or either my take profit would be triggered.
Okay. Okay. Either the target or the stop loss line. Okay.
So now my trailing stop loss is being triggered, or either I am stopped out over here only. Like for
Mm.
example, here, this is my stop loss.
Mm.
1 second, huh? Just give me
Mm.
a minute. 1 second. Let me. This trade is something which we should look into. Now,
Mm.
now
Ah.
here, this is my buy opportunity. This is my stop loss. The black color line.
Mm.
It was triggered by, stop was triggered by.
Mm.
Now, the red stop loss is a static stop loss, but this one is a dynamic stop loss. So what I
Okay.
did in this particular strategy, I coded two stop loss. One is static, another one is dynamic. But
Mm.
what I'm applying right now is dynamic,
Okay.
which evolves according to price, because it gives me an opportunity to engage the trade.
Mm.
Even
Mm.
if I'm losing any trade,
Mm.
I'm making 1:3.
Mm.
Like for example, if I increase, just monitor this particular trade, just this particular trade. Huh? If I
Mm.
increase is it to 1:5, I think I would be stopped out. Yes, I'm
Mm.
stopped out
The green target
because
is up. Yeah, higher.
yeah, and so this is how it would be taking trades, and this is how it would be now. Being said, this is a manual, a semi-auto trading system, semi-auto. That means you can, once uh, trade is initiated, you can manually take the trade, and you can trail
Mm.
the stop loss according to here. Like for
Mm.
example, I have a given one this particular example. Like we have one some trade going on somewhere here. 1 second. There would be some live trade. 1 second. Just hold on for a minute. Okay. Now this is a live trade going on over here. Now it gives you every detail. Sell is at what the sell level is. Let's draw the line so that you will understand in a better perspective, better in a better manner.
Mm.
What is the sell level?
Mm.
4539.
Higher.
4539. Are you with me so far,
Yeah, yeah,
Kamal?
yeah. Yes, yes, yes.
This is the sell.
Mm.
This is the sell price.
Mm.
Now, what is the stop loss? 4563. 4563. Let me change the color of this particular thing to red. It is stop loss. Now you can see everything is coinciding. Now, what is my target based on 1:5?
Mm.
44440.
Yes.
Let me change the color to blue. 4440. Now, if I zoom out, this is my target. Now you can see, are you able to see this particular green line? This is target.
Yes,
This is
yes.
my trailing stop loss. This is my entry.
Mm.
Now, from my entry, now if you want to see, I'm just explaining everything because this thing is going to be recorded, and I want everyone to understand how Your stop loss is this one and this one. 1 second. This is 1:9. Okay. So now what I'll do, I'll change the setting to 1:9. Let us see. Bingo.
Yes. Yeah.
Your stop take profit is sell profit is triggered. Now,
Mm.
if I again change it to 5, it
It's
will show
not.
me the same stat.
Yeah.
Stat is same. Sell trade was at 4539. Just cross check the things because I don't want anything to be left like I don't want anything to be left because I don't have time to be like every time I cannot conduct a detailed session. 4440
Mm.
stop loss is 4563. Now it has been trade
Mm.
4563. Based on every candle close of the candle, it will trail stop loss.
Mm.
So now till now you have got 1:1.9.
Mm.
I think I that answered everything. So
So,
now the
second.
drawdown is 9.75. But we have taken this thing 15-minute time frame just to take how the particular trade, just to see any live trade.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. So,
And it will work in same fashion.
the what is called the stop loss, uh, is that something that is also can be changed as well to if I want to put in a lower stop, the a smaller stop loss,
If you want, you
or
can.
or is this automatic? Is already been proposed? What is the stop loss?
This is automatic, no?
Okay, so it do the
Nothing has
stop
to be
loss.
done manually. This is a semi-automatic, so semi-auto trading system. It can be automated, or if you want, you can use it because, like, why the purpose I have given this input into this one is to, if you are into a trade, you can trail your stop loss because this is a trailing stop loss.
Yeah, okay.
The black line is trailing stop loss. If you want to keep the lower stop loss, you can do it. If you have your
Yeah.
own way of doing inputting a trailing stop loss, you can do it by yourself, no problem. But once you are automating it, then everything would work according to system.
How come the black dynamic trailing stop loss is not like coming down, or is taking time to come down, is it?
It will do accordingly. This is what it is corresponding to. Now the market is not open now.
Yeah, yeah. So the black color, if I were to enter here, I will move. Oh, 4563. Ah, okay, okay. So it's moving it slowly from the top and then it's reducing it bit by bit. That's why the black color
Now,
is not. Yeah.
if you want to reduce on the stop loss, that is also the option given in this one.
Okay.
Like for example, trailing stop loss, you can keep
Ah,
it to 7. Now it will
okay.
act in a different manner. Now, if you want to trail back the stop loss to like 2, it can do accordingly also.
Okay. And what is look back?
Look back is something which is static. If you want, you can go for 5, but I don't go into look back. It is the calculation for this one
Yeah. No,
and the
because
trade
then
setup
it,
also. So
but is there
default, let the default be to 10, but I have
okay,
given
okay.
the option so that people can play around with look back period because it is something which in wherein it calculates. Like for example, if I reduce it to 5, you can just monitor the stop loss. It
And
has
the sensitivity too, what is that?
it is let it be the same sensitivity to
Oh,
has to be kept one only.
okay,
The
okay.
look back is for stop loss. This is stop loss look back.
Mm, mm.
Well, just monitor. If I do the look back to 10, it will give me a higher degree of stop loss. If I turn it to 2, now just see, it is calculating based on the previous bars. So it is
Ah,
something very different. Why do you want to get into all the
no,
calculation
no, no,
and
no,
plus?
no, 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 no worry. Then just leave it. No, I'm just wondering whether do I
You
have to play
understood
around
now
or
what
not?
is the purpose of look back? It is for stop loss. This is the stop loss look back. That means
Okay.
what happens? I want to trail the stop loss based on certain criteria, wherein I want to look back the bars. So normally, what I by default I kept the look back for stop loss is to 10. So now you were asking, as you were asking, like I want to reduce back. I want to be very like will it has affected, I guess. One second. Huh? If we keep it to 10, yes, it has affected the return. If you
Yeah.
if you make it to 2, let's go with first 5. Let's see, 120 is the return. Now it has become 717, 79.
Yeah,
So
that's
that
true.
means you are reducing the room for stop loss. Because if you want to go for a 1:5, then you have to keep the flag. You have to keep the room for volatility.
Okay, okay.
You
Uh,
understanding that point?
yeah, yeah. I think this is okay. So you
So
even it's higher time frame 15, even if it's 1 hour, is there a trade here as well?
it works on any time frame. On
Okay,
higher
yeah.
time frame, it is giving accuracy of 85%,
Hmm.
87%. Basically, what happens? Many people they give they keep they normally they trade on higher time frame. Strategies are always traded on higher time frame. So
Yeah,
it is,
because
it
I
is Alhamdulillah, it is the by grace of Allah, Allah has given me certain skill set that I can make a strategy that can generate good results on lower time frame as well as on higher time frame. If you even go for a 1 day,
hmm,
and if you change it to, like, for example, I don't know will whether this would work or not, because for 1 day we have to, I don't like this is the continuous future contract, na?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So let's try with this one. Let's try 2021 or 2021 Feb first. Okay. So now it has given 38. Now the drawdown is different. So now what I'll do, I'll change it to
Risk
1:5.
to reward, yeah. Hmm.
Now on higher
Uh,
time frame, I can increase to 1:10 also. And see, this reward.
yes.
So I have given many flexibility into it. But what now? This is the current trade which is going on. It is 4504. The stop loss for this one is, the target for this one is,
Why?
once again, let me see the target.
I
This is the stop loss. It has to be somewhere here, I guess.
need to zoom it some more. Yeah.
Due to the thickness now, that's the reason I'm having problem.
Let's see by where's the green
Target.
line?
It is 6.4. It has to be higher
Oh, it's
because it is six
all
seven
the way
four three. Na?
high. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite
Six,
high.
seven, this is high. 6743. This is the stop loss. Once again, if we zoom out,
5. Oh, the stop loss is also quite big as well.
yes, stop loss. The beauty with the stop loss, because you are trading on a higher time frame. That is a daily. This is a like long term trading. This is not short term trading. Long term. That means you are planning to hold for 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years, or a decade.
Uh,
So the reason for showing you this thing is it works on any time frame till that and the main focus of the discussion is simple, and that is straightforward. Is like if you can go for like 1:10, the profit percentile would be 29. But I like to see between 35 to 45 or 40 to 45. So if I go with 5 and my trailing stop loss to default, I got 32%.
Mm. 5
So this
minutes.
is how the system is. I hope you appreciate it. You would appreciate. Summa
Yeah,
Alhamdulillah.
yeah,
May Allah bless us.
yeah,
And this is something which is very. Now
yeah,
you understood what this thing is and how much potential does this thing have.
yeah. So,
So you can automate also. You can semi-automate. That means based on the signal, because uh, at times it happens you don't want to, like for example, I've introduced one thing into it. For automatic trading, I have introduced intraday. That means it should end by the day. But when it comes to future contract, you can carry forward it. Huh? That is
yeah.
not the
So,
problem.
so okay, you can put in intraday, meaning that it closed on the same day.
Yeah, same day, on the same day.
Okay. Can you just right now is under intraday, is it? It's the same day, is it?
I don't know about your this thing because you have 3 sessions in a day. No?
No, no, no. Your setting right now is closing on the same
Intraday.
day. Intraday.
Yes,
Yeah.
intraday. Like for
Okay.
example, like 1 second, 1 second. Let me just give me a minute
Mm,
just to grab some 1 glass of water. Betty,
mm,
please give me a water. So 1 second, I'll show you what this intraday feature does. 1 second, just hold on for a minute.
mm.
What does this intraday feature does? Let me get rid of this one. I don't know how you look at this particular intraday, but 1 second, let me go to XAU USD. It will show close time. Now you can see this close time.
Okay. Okay.
So once the time has passed, it will close. So now every broker has their own time. Everything has their own time.
Mm,
So I have
mm,
kept this thing into this one. And again, there is some time frame, time duration has to be allotted. Like if
mm,
I, based on my broker, I have to give the time slot. Like for example, you can see, you might be seeing a gray line over here. This is something where the 18th Feb would end.
mm.
And if I zoom in, this is something, 1 second, it will, this is the end date and end time. You see this gray line?
You
Is
have
this
a
gray line visible?
yeah, no, I can't see it. But you have a green
Yes,
cell on top of the white cell. Oh yeah, I can see the vertical gray line, yes.
yes. So this is particularly depending on this is time. So again, the main thing is like it has various features, but you can trade manually, you can trade semi-manually. If you want, you can plan your trade and trail your stop loss accordingly. If, for example, like if I have any trade running on currently, then it would be like this was my last trade, which was initiated over here, and this was a stop buy stop triggered. So this is something which is very break even kind of a thing. So this is 37 percentile. If I increase it to higher time frame, it would give me different results. So again, now I'm done. If you have any question, you can ask me. I'm open for
No, I
question
think
answers.
we cover
This has
it.
become more of a FCPU kind of a session
Yeah. So I think that's
because
good. Yeah.
to be frank, I don't know about FCPO. I never heard about this one. You are the
Mm,
one who brought this thing to me, and I took this market as a challenge because this is your market is quite like it's very challenging market. I struggle a
yeah.
lot to deliver you because
Mm,
I like the challenges and I try my level best because I am a technical analyst. I am a
mm,
trader. So
mm,
if you put anything as a challenge in front of a trader or an analyst,
mm.
technical analyst, it is something which has to be addressed and
Yeah.
which should be. I think if I have knowledge, I should be able to deliver something. So I try
Mm.
to level my level best, and Alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah Almighty, I'm
Mm.
able to deliver it. Like I
Yeah,
think I'm able to deliver it.
yeah. So Quadri, it just I'm interested. It just is there a way to discuss about the price? Do you want to
That is
discuss
something
it?
which is different. You can just because this session is being recorded and it would be
Yeah,
uploaded, so you can just drop me a message if you
yeah.
have
I'll
anything
actually,
question related to this system. I think I've
no,
addressed
yeah.
all the things,
I think you
and
have already covered it well. Yeah, which is good. Yeah.
nothing is uncovered, and you got everything. So now you can automate it, and you can send. What I suggest to people, Kamal, what I
Mm.
suggest whenever you take something, at least test it. Like you
Yeah,
choose
yeah.
your sample size. Like for example, for me, I choose a sample size of $100. You can
Mm.
choose a sample size of $1,000. It
No,
depends upon
yeah. Yes, yes.
individual
Because
criteria.
it's a minimum
But
starting balance is already have to be like that. So yeah, that's fine. I have to back test
so
it and see
yes,
what makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Mm.
because like if we have already backtested it to like a greater extent. Like for
Mm.
example, now we are backtesting it from 2021 till this one, but this is not
Yes.
going to give us 2021. It is only giving us data from November,
Mm. Mm.
that is November 18, I guess, 2024,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
So even this sample is more than enough, I guess. 3 months, 6. I don't see any logic in going for years to years because, to be honest and
Mm.
frank, I'm a trader and like, based on my trading experience, if you even go for a 10 years data, what does it going to do? Because volatility has changed. It keeps on month
Yes.
basis,
Yeah.
on quarterly basis, and on yearly basis.
Mm.
Like for example, if you see, like for example, if I go on a 1 hour chart, your FCPO was trading on 3000. This is the end date which I have on 1 hour chart.
Mm.
On 20, like on April 2024, your FCPO, this is the future chart, right? This is the
Mm.
continuous chart we have now.
Yes. Yes. No. 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 This is no more. So you need to
This
change
is
it back. FCPO
one
one hash.
second, one second. FCPO one hash.
Hash.
So now the like over a period of time, you can see now, like for example, this is something on May 2024, or like say if 1 year back on Feb 2024, your FCPO was trading at 3826.
Mm.
It was making a bottom, then it went on a high volatility kind of a slide.
Mm.
Now,
Mm. Mm.
how you can relate, like if you get a data of 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, does
Mm.
it going to make any sense? Because the base
Mm.
value has changed immensely.
Yeah. Correct.
So does the rate has fluctuated.
Mm.
So, okay, 3 months, 6 months is more than enough. I think that is sample size. What is
Yeah.
important? Am I getting, because everything has been black and white, everything is written. Am I
Mm.
getting pro trades? If I buy something, like we have already taken 3 months data, we have
Mm.
back tested it. You can do your manual testing. Everything is written and post. The reason I made this semi-automatic because I want this data to be presented on the chart, and
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
have the live trades panel over here along with
Mm.
the statistical part.
Yeah.
So you can go for like then what you have to do is you have to do the paper trading for 3 months or 6 months,
Mm.
and then once you are content, you can go for live trading because this is something which is going to make money for you over a
Mm.
period of time.
Mm. Yeah.
Only
Okay.
thing
Let's.
you have to do is
Yeah. Yeah.
only thing you have to do is just you have to play around with this one
Yeah. Risk
on a
reward
five
and
minute
also the minutes. Yeah. Mm.
like on a 5 minute chart. If I'm getting 1:3 on any damn good instrument, I'm it is more than enough for me.
Mm.
Because if I'm sitting manually, I'll not wait for 1:3.
Mm.
Adrenaline will start shooting up in my veins, so I'll not sit for that long. But again, it depends upon people, person to person. So I hope I address all the questions. Is there
Yeah.
anything else you want me to
No,
answer or
I
you
think
want
it's
to
just
ask?
good. Yeah, no, nothing more. Yeah, thanks.
Okay, excellent, excellent. So thanks a lot for attending the session, and
Okay,
I'm looking
thank you.
forward to. I would be sharing this session. Share your info if you come up with any questions, and whatever the pricing thing is there, it is costly. You just drop me a message. We'll have a discussion
Yeah,
on that.
message.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Assalamu alaikum.